What's going on, YouTube? We're back with another YWB certified fucking banger. In last video, I talked about taking the fake Fetty bar in school. But today, we're going to be talking about a little party that I went to. This was the first party I've ever been at in my life. In last video, I did say that it was going to be the time I got kicked out, which this is basically going to be part 3. This was prior to me getting kicked out, because that's how it went in chronological order. So chill back on your ass and get some fucking snacks, because it's gonna be a YWB banger. So in today's video, it takes place at a party, like I said, and this party was outside. It was like a campfire party, because I had a big pit with fire, and motherfuckers would try to jump over the fire on some weird shit. This story time was a while ago. It was about 2.5 years ago, around Halloween time. So it was my homie JV and Rari, which Rari is my brother if you guys didn't know. And this was before he was really associated with the friend group. And we heard about the party from the girl that I was dating at this time, and she was in a story time. I think I called her Molly or some shit. Anyways, she gets an Uber with us and we go to the party. And it was already late this night. It was around I think it was probably like 10, because the party didn't start until like 10:30. And I know this because the parties still go on until this day on Snapchat and shit. So we get like 2 blocks away from the party because it's a local park that the party was thrown at. Because she put the address as the park, because we didn't have the address. They never posted it at the little banner on Snapchat. They just put like the park name as an address. So when we get there, we just walk like 2 blocks and we don't see anybody. Like, it's so fucking pitch black outside. We couldn't even see each other when we were fucking walking. And JV wants to use the bathroom, so we had to walk the opposite way because the bathrooms were up this big ass hill, and then the party was being thrown down the hill, but it was in the far right corner, kind of towards like where the streets are at and shit. So when we go in the bathroom, we hear motherfuckers yelling, and they're not yelling, they're more yelling for a name. And apparently some girl was lost and they were pretty fucked up. Like, the people that were looking for her were fucked up. They were slurring the words and shit, and because they came towards us to ask if we knew where the girl was. And I can tell by their fucking voices that they were fucked up, because they were slurring words, they were fucking stumbling and shit. And now Molly, she knew who they were, because she went to the same school as them, because apparently the people that threw the party went to the same school as her. So after JV gets out the bathroom, we just fucking help them. I mean, us three, me, JV, and Rari, we didn't really help. There was a big playground there, and we just fucked around for like 5 minutes. And after that, we go to the party, because we kind of knew where it was. The people told us where the party was, and plus, it doesn't take a fucking rocket scientist. There was a big flame, and that was like the only source of light anywhere. That's like the only thing we can see, because everything was pitch black, as I mentioned. So after Molly and them talk, and they try to find the girl, we don't even help. We just want to get fucked up. We get brought to the party by Molly and her friends. And I vividly remember there was like over 50 people. I'm so dead serious. There was like fucking 70 people at the party. There was 30 people around the campfire, and there's like 40 other people on the outskirts and shit. So we get introduced by everybody. They ask who we are and shit. And then Molly comes, and then some people know her and shit. She goes up to her friends and talks, and that's how we start talking to people, because she introduces us to some of her friends. And one of them already hops on with JV and asks for his phone number, like the first 2 minutes of them talking. And when we were talking to our friends, one of her friends lets us take a shot of her vodka bottle, and that's when some bitch just throws up, just out of nowhere. This girl, I just hear, you 100, you 100. I'm like, what? And I look over and boom, just projectile vomit all over the ground. And the girl just turns the beautiful green grass to some like dirty, shitty fucking meatloaf color. Like, it was so nasty. And the way her vomit just came out of her mouth was like the one, it was South Park's movie, The Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, when Stan just throws up on fucking Wendy. But I'm off topic right now. So after that shit, we're like, what the fuck have we... What are we doing here? Like, it wasn't even that good of a party, really. I'm gonna be honest. So that's when Rari and I decide we should pop the bars now. And For this specific day, I didn't feel the bar at all. And we took vodka, which you should never mix alcohol with any pill whatsoever. But we're stupid fucking derelicts and we did it on some ghoul shit. So after that, we pop it and I don't feel anything at all throughout the whole night. And my boy Rari, after about an hour, like we weren't at the party for very long. We were there for like 40 minutes until the cops came because, like I said, there was like 70 people, like I said. There was no way that the fucking cops are not gonna shut us down. So after an hour, the cops shut us down. We just run away. We called an Uber and we're going home. The Uber drops us off at Molly's house and we walk from there. And this is where things get fucked up. So Rari's already getting fucked up. Like he's stumbling a bit, but you can tell he's starting to like feel it. Like without even him like mentioning it to us, if that makes any sense. So we walk to the little corner store to get some edibles. And this is what, 2.5 years ago. So holy fuck. Because this is before marijuana was legal in my state. And this fucking Arab motherfucker at the corner store was selling us Delta 9. Like pure Delta 9 edibles. There was no fucking, I mean, there was Delta 8 in it, but like it was over 0.3% Delta 9, which is 100% illegal against the fucking farm bill. And I remember buying them only because of the Cash App scams I would do. I would fucking make like $200 a week just from Cash App scamming. You would have to do like a referral code and you would get like $35 from that. But that wasn't even just the scams itself. I'm not going to get into too much detail. That was just like the legal way of scamming Cash App to make money. So I would get like $35 and then she gave me like a 20 anyways. And fucking, I would have like 55 and bro, I would just be making bank. But I'd go broke as a bitch the next day because I'd buy so much fucking drugs. So after copping some eddies, we just go to these apartments and we hang out at the stair area because we were waiting for Rari's bus to come. But Rari couldn't even make it on the damn bus because this motherfucker falls down the stairs. So we say he's pretty fucked up and we help him up. We're like, he can't be by the stairs, what the fuck? So we bring him up with us and we were sitting down at this like flat ground. It was at the top of the stairs. So we were in the middle floor, kind of by like where you open the door to get in and out of the apartment. And this apartment, it was some ghetto ass apartments. So it was literally just an upstairs where it was a fucking room. Somebody literally lived there. And then there was another downstairs where somebody just fucking lived there too. There was only 2 apartments. It was just the up floor and then the bottom floor. So I'm surprised nobody heard the fucking 3 tweakers tweaking in the fucking middle section of that. And I have to go home now because it's getting pretty late. It's about to be midnight. And I told my parents that I was going to be home before midnight. So we walked to my crib, which is about like 10 minutes away. And Rari had to wait a while for the buses to come because he missed the last bus. And that was what fucked me up because he's my little brother. I don't live with my biological mom. He does. And I'm not even supposed to be with him, basically. She doesn't like me. It's another story for another video. And I'm like, shit, I can't get him an Uber. I'm broke as a bitch. I just spent my fucking money and the only way I get money is from doing the stupid fucking Cash App scam. I had no job. I was a fucking broke ass derelict drug addict. What do you expect? So I tell him, I'm like, shit, you might as well sleep by my garage. It was cold, okay? It was October. But behind my garage, there's like shelter where he can stay at. And that's where he did. And then there was an outlet where he charged his phone. And thank God, the boy MC slid that night for Rari, and Rari does not recollect any of this shit happening. And he only slid because Buzz told him he should, because Rari was pretty young at the time. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, why wouldn't you slide? He's fucked up. Like, what? But I hope you guys like this video. Drop a like and subscribe if you do. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out and stay safe, y'all.